Hello? I don't know what just happened. I have to restart the stream. Oh boy. My bad. I don't know what happened. Okay. My bad. Sorry. I think my OBS crashed for a moment. Okay. Where were we?
White furs suddenly use many big words. You sure sound official all of a sudden, Paimon.
Hmm.
Are you trying to act like a real judge?
Don't mind her.
This new style of game development deserves a name. How about Unreal?
What the?
Or Unity?
Could you tell us about your game? You betcha.
Hey, a little acknowledgement would be nice.
Okay. Although, Sai is the better what? Sai is the better person to ask. Bunshin Phantasm is her brainchild after all. Bunshin Phantasm?
Yeah, it's based on a dream I had. In the dream, I learned to make bunshin, and I made them do all my work for me.
Oh.
With my clones around, there was no reason for that lady to come find me, so I could sleep as long as I wanted. So, even when you're asleep, you dream of getting more sleep? It's just, I got so excited at the prospect that I actually woke myself up.
Oh.
If only I could make bunshin in real life.
I have a feeling your clones might not want to work any more than you do.
Well, then, even if some get caught, the others could take a nap in the meantime, right? But if your clones do all the work, doesn't all that fatigue transfer back to you in the end? Oh, well, when you put it that way, I don't know anymore.
All dreams are nonsensical and complicated in their own way. But that's what makes them interesting. Anyway, that's our game. The most wonderful Bunshin Phantasm, Medina Body Double. Oh my god. Like, body doubles to the rescue.
What's a Mujina body double? That's a long story. Wanna just give it a try?
Sure.
Awesome! All you have to do is put your hand on the board and close your eyes.
Let's do that. Bunshin Phantasm destination. 3 round. Oh. Okay. Cool. Oops. I'm kinda dumb. What did I do that? Okay. Yes. Wait, what? Oh. Yep. That's under there. I get it now. Get to it. Cool. And then got to the end. Nice. Okay. see. Ah. Huh. Wait, what? But how am I gonna... Dang. Yes. How am I gonna do this? No idea. Oh, what the? Okay. Oh, wait, I got it. Okay. I get it. Yo. Okay. Yeah. And then go to yellow. And then yeah, I get it. I understand the mechanics. What's going on here? Flower gates. Wow. I see. Yep. Then here. Give me that. Okay. Now just wait. Yep. Get that.
Sometimes a shrouded path is not meant to be walked. Move forward with blind ambition, and the smoke might suffocate you.
And then... Bang! Nice. Now for the last game. Oh, it's these three. Alright. Let's add another elemental reaction here.
Boss Toma is the best!
Oh. That's nice of you. But it's all thanks to Akitsu Yuge that it came up with this in the first place. That was all you.
Anything for Boss Toma. Whoa! Guess this team really hit it off.
Oh, hi there, Traveler in Paimon.
Looks like you're getting along great with Kozo and the others. Guess a fixer can work with just about anyone, huh?
I have Ito to thank, actually. He introduced me to Kozo and the others after you left that day. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage. But they're a very friendly group of yokai. All I had to do was mention the Mikawa Flower Festival, and they agreed to help right away. They even showed up bright and early this morning.
That makes sense. It was their dream to host the Mikawa Flower Festival.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, totally. We've been dreaming about it for a long time.
So, what are you planning for the game? It kinda sounded like you're making a sequel to Kitsuyuge.
I suppose it's a spiritual sequel of sorts. It's a combination of Kitsuyuge and Mondstadt's Lily Harpastum. I call it a Kitsu Harpastum. It's pretty simple actually. Just swing the racket to hit the balls back where they came from.
But what does that have to do with the theme?
Good question. The Lady Gucci did say that reminiscing about nostalgic memories is a form of dreaming, right? For many years after leaving Mondstadt, the only place I could experience Lily Harpastum was in my dreams. Once I was old enough to go back on my own. My own. Too much had changed. My age, my mindset, whatever it was, the Lily Harpastum of my childhood was gone. Soma. So, I suppose you could say, the key to Harpastum is a childhood dream many years in the making. Oh, in the playtest stage, I added a few characters that often appeared in fairy tales and dreamscapes. Hopefully that reinforces the theme a bit more. Wanna give it a try? Sure.
White fur, yellow fur, get ready!
Okay. Let's do this. In a cutie heart. What? In a key to Harpastum, dreams doubled. You must return Harpasta fired at you by the Harpastum yokai and defeat them. You will lose vitality if you are hit by Harpasta or oncoming boat barrages. You can move or dodge it, evade them. You will not fail if your vitality reaches 0, but you cannot collect some of the rewards if you complete the challenge in this state. 2 key techniques: damage per return, right time, charge return, hold it. Engage force, charge it. Alright. Okay, I see. Oops. Wait. Can I try that again? I didn't think okay. Let's try that again. Watch out for the bullets. Okay, I got this. Boom. Nice. Next stage. Okay, I get it now. Our phantom shots. Yeah, purple. Predictable. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll find out how to do this. What? Yeah, nice. Oh, well. Okay. Oh. Oh. Hey, watch it. Ow. Shoot. Okay, wait. Okay, I get it now. Go on. Yeah, let's try that again. Whew, nice. Okay, more. Go. Oh, this way, that way, and then I go this way, then I go that way, then I go this way, then, whew. Nice. Then, bang, bang, bang. 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 Come on, one more. Let's have it. Nice. Okay. And then after this, I'll have to talk to Miko. Predict its path to return it. What am I doing? Bam. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. More bullets. What's that? Oh, those are explosive. Oh. Bang, bang, bang. Then, boom, boom. Nice. Okay. Now talk to Miko again. After doing the playtests. Hello.
Well, did you get a good look at all the games?
Yes.
Oh, and what are your thoughts? I'm all ears.
You share your playtest insights with Miko.
Fascinating. Which game are you looking forward to the most?
Honestly, a little fox's date.
Hmm?
Oh,
What an interesting take on the theme. Tell me, did it come from Miss Soul of the Deep or my dear old friend?
you're not going to charge them for using your likeness, are you?
Not a bad idea. But I'm more interested in seeing how this plays out, which means turning a blind eye. For now.
Well, we had to pick one, but honestly, all the ideas were pretty good.
It's still early days, so there's no rush to make a decision. Plenty of novels at Yai Publishing House have opened on a high note, only to lose the plot halfway through.
Oh.
You can pick your favorite game once everyone's done with their work.
I see.
Wow, time really flew by today.
Ooh.
It's so late already. The game booths were cool, but the food was even better. There were vendors selling dongo milk, tricolor dongo, rice cake soup, you name it.
Of course you care about the food the most.
Paimon saved a skewer just for you.
Ooh.
Here, before it gets cold.
It's not something you just didn't finish, right?
No, of course not. If you don't want it, Paimon will eat it herself.
You enjoy the soft and chewy texture of the snack. With the excitement of the festival all around you, it almost tastes sweeter than usual.
Tastes great, right? Which means we should come back for more tomorrow.
What the? So that's why you saved one for me.
Wait. Do you see that up ahead?
That's kind of creepy.
What's someone doing out this late? Huh. Their clothes look kind of weird. Oh, could they be one of those costumed actors Miko mentioned? Hey, hello there? Are you also here for the festival?
Whoa! Paimon, watch out! Whoa! Oh. No, the dongo. Parry and veil break. Oh, great.
What was that for? They attacked us out of nowhere! Something's not right about this. Be careful, traveler!
Yeah, I'm not saying too great. Okay. Whew. There's more. Is that it? Oh. So fast. When did this dagger get here? Hold on. I know this feeling. Fought it several times before. I'm in a dream.
Traveler? Hey, are you alright?
What just happened?
Well, you fought that strange person and made them disappear. But then, All of a sudden you started backing up like you were super afraid of something.
I'm fine now. Don't worry.
Whew. You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
I saw a dagger, but it was tricolor dango the whole time. So it was all just a nightmare. Luckily, I heard the sound of thunder in the dream. Otherwise, probably would have taken me a lot longer to break out of the nightmare.
Also, what was with that thunder just now? It came out of nowhere and it's not even raining.
Huh?
What's wrong?
So the thunder wasn't part of the dream? Who was that person? Oh.
Has a nightmare returned to Inazuma once again?
Oh.
Hey, Komura! Time to go! The stalls are closed, so let's head home for the night. Hey, did you hear me? No more gaming tonight. We can come back tomorrow. Komura. Komura! Komura?
Oh no.
What's with the yelling? I can hear you just fine. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You're not coming? Why are you giving me that look?
Komura, weren't you over there just now?
Ooh, scary. As though caught in a dream. Oh. Hello.
It's my lucky day.
Mind the side effect.
Be free. Say no more. Go. You're free now. Finally. Boom. To the berry.
Oh,
Finally.
we get that.
A reward on the road.
Huh. Anyway. Next morning.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Well, Miku and the others should be at the grounds by now, right? Let's go talk to them.
Yeah. Oh, nice. But let me just... I see. Let me just get some of that. Then. Ooh. What's this? Energy recharge. Wait, what? No space? What? No. There's just no way. What do you mean I'm out of space? Also, what's this? Curious gift. Oh. But what do you mean I'm out of space here? Oh, okay. Let me just... Hmm. Let me just... Okay, hopefully that's that should be enough for a good while. Oh well. We got plenty. Let's go to the venue again.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
What?
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I know the gist.
It's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night? The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers?
Oh, could be.
Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team?
Yeah.
Huh?
They're not here.
yet.
Maybe they're still asleep.
Well, if it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games.
He's running.
He snuck away again.
Yeah, follow him. Let's see what's going on.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on. Good point. He could be on his way to meet someone.
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
Let's see. Did you find any other clues?
Sarah?
Oh. Ah, good morning, you two.
Hey, Zoe! What's going on here?
I was wondering who was daring enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. Maybe I shouldn't have expected it to be you. I guess that makes us the hunted. So, the Tenryou Commission's on the case. Traveler, Paimon.
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Considering the traveler's skill, the fault is not with you.
So, what's going on? What are you investigating? It must be serious if Heizo's involved.
Well, about that... Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing that information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
If Sarah and Hazel are so hesitant to divulge information, there's only one person who could be responsible. Those orders come from the Shogun, don't they?
An astute observation, traveler. Tell him the truth.
Shogun!
What? The Shogun is here?
No. I believe this is a...
You recognized me with a single glance?
Shogun. We still haven't completed the
It matters
investigation.
not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Understood. Investigate. Oh my god. An investigation team was sent to survey a piece of land. Yesterday, the Tenryou Commission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to have become trapped in an endless nightmare, unable to wake up.
No, please! Stay away!
We detected intermittent traces of yokai power where they were found. We followed the traces and ended up here, just outside the festival grounds.
What?
Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. You've heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect that the culprit has the ability to change form, allowing them to spread misinformation. Well, they may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But what if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night, we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds. They all remain undercover to keep an eye on things. We also blocked off several nearby roads under the pretext of construction, so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the almighty Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area all night.
Fortunately, no one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failings, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
She is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yokai.
Which means, if the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the grounds last night were the staff and the contestants staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. As for the contestants, That inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why we need my help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
She said the thing! She said the thing! Imposter among us! Among us!
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way. So, I think we need to find a way to slip into the grounds. It's better for us to be at the scene if something goes wrong. I fear the Shogun is far too revered a figure for that. Shira rise to the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Worry not. Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
Oh, okay.
One of her genius plans, huh?
Somehow, scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
As though beholding illusions. Okay. Let's
Okay, so where
Saya
do we
investigate.
start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me?
Okay, what? Ichibushi. That's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Saya's probably just tired because she came up with all the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Sayu? And start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
Oh, it's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
White fur, yellow fur.
Whoa, you guys are here bright and early.
Yeah, well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off.
So, you don't need to make anything. So, what's the rush?
Yeah, if the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some kind of emergency. Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you!
Seriously, Paimon? Oh, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be
Paimon, you saw those.
later and... stuff.
What kind of excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur, acting super strange.
Time to change the topic. Oh, I was just reminded of some pilgrimage training.
Had fun with Yellow Fur.
We went so many places together.
Snowy Mountain, Coals, Outcore, Big.
Wow, you traveled to all those places together?
Orange Fur come with next time?
You betcha. You should come too, Sayo. If you can find the time, of course.
Would we have to walk there?
Nope. You could just sit on the boat and listen to stories. We'd be there before you knew it. You can nap on the boat too. Let the waves rock you to sleep.
Really?
As long as Storm not mad.
Hey, it's not like Diwali's the one behind every single gust of wind.
After that, you share many memories together. Oh shoot! Where did the time go? We have so many levels to design today.
Oh, we should get out of your hair then. Good luck, everyone.
Bye, Wafer. Bye, Yellow Fur. Come back and play.
Huh? Oh.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of our journey?
Oh yeah, totally. It was, what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If
Oh,
anything,
okay,
we were
just
the
gonna
weird
skip
ones
that.
forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Go to Toma and investigate. Hello.
Hey Toma, we were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Ah, looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee?
Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas.
Ooh.
And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
Oh, I don't deserve that much praise. But when it comes to the talking part, I guess I'm the best person to answer your questions.
Time for an interview.
Oh no, she put it on.
Into you?
Ask away, judges. What do you think is the most interesting aspect of your game? Or did you design this game with anyone in mind? This one. Oh, I'd have to say, working with others to overcome challenges.
Hold on! You can't just ask a simple question, Traveler. Watch and learn. Ahem. We'd love to learn more about your design approach and strategic vision. What will be the project's main draw, and
whoa.
how will it deliver emotional value to your players?
That's basically the same question. Sounds like you took that question right straight from one of those business experts in retail. In that case, let me say this. This product will be a fast-paced, easy-to-digest release that capitalizes on the enduring popularity of a traditional genre while addressing its common pain points. By reviewing our strengths and the needs of our players, we were able to synchronize them across production levels and provide a
Impressive! And completely over Paimon's head.
You sent yourself for that one, Paimon.
Nice one, boss!
I kind of confused myself, honestly. I'm used to hearing that kind of talk in retail, so I guess I picked up a few things.
Fixer is a tough nut to crack, huh? Shoot! Paimon can't pick apart an answer she doesn't understand. Over to you, Traveler. Whoa, not a
Impressive. Never underestimate your health figure. Well, I'm sure the interview is only one part of the evaluation process. Let's see what you think when you play a game yourself. Which reminds me, we should probably get back to work on the stage. Want to give it a try when we're done? It would be my pleasure. In that case, let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one.
I think Mizuki should know something about this. Oh. Oh, where'd they go?
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early!
You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
You have questions for me, I presume.
Kokomi! A little warning next time!
Sounds like you already know why we're here. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident. When I saw you around the venue just now, it wasn't hard to connect the dots. As for what you might want to know... Energy.
Energy? Oh! The numbers you write in your diary!
In a tree? Dry berry?
Oh, sorry.
So, we can leave it there, right? You don't need to ask any more questions, I would imagine. Yep, all good. As for Gyobo Koban, he was in the shrine all night. Can't imagine he's the criminal you're searching for.
Gyobo Koban is a criminal?
No, of course not! You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
Very good.
Good.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
Yeah. She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps that's related to your own investigation. Oh, as she left, I heard her whisper under breath, ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. Probably needed an expert on nightmares to help formulate a strategy. Well, I guess that also confirms Mitsuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Oh? Yeah.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki!
Hello, traveler. Paimon.
Did you finish up on your work?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
Just like that, you let down your guard? And all it took was for me to wear her face.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep joking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh? Greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a joke like that. You're the only one in Inazuma who will do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. I'm running on fumes.
So, what did you do last night?
Investigated the Shogunate officials' nightmares. analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival. Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
Even so, I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki. Yopo Koban and I can handle game development in the meantime. I learned a lot yesterday. I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. We can't have our lead developer out of commission. I'm not confident I can bring our vision to fruition on my own.
You're very persuasive, Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
Mizuki goes to rest. Oh, okay.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Excuse me. Sounds like you haven't forgotten either. Or should I... You know what?
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one. Well, enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So, how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't mind if I put my glasses on. Okay. Not thinking glasses.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce an esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival.
Oh. Seriously?
Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
What the? It's the Shogun! The Almighty Shogun is here in person?
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Aileen can't believe she agreed to that.
The Almighty Shogun's presence is bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to step into the open. And it means the detective can slip into the venue alongside the retinue, without turning any heads at all. In the presence of the Shogun, not even the most cunning of criminals can let down their guard. Their every move needs to be faultless. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is for the rest to become cracks in glass. That's what Miko wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the Almighty Shogun as bait. The Lady Goody is as daring as ever.
Why didn't you clue us in earlier? We wasted all that time asking
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Traveler. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Alright. Under my command, Tenryo Commission will remain on high alert. If anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. After that, we surveyed each stall, just like yesterday. May's presence definitely caused a stir. Didn't take long for the festive atmosphere to return. Maybe a day will come when A can leave Tanjikaku, and it won't be so out of the ordinary.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! I mean, welcome, welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
You must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
What
are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
Oh. Hey, he's working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dango milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
This festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games. Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Oh, Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
Even so, relieving the pain of the nightmares is no small feat. You honor the legacy of the Yumeku Ippaku.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Let's save the difficult questions for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something. Want to come to the Isa bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment.
Really?
Ooh.
Yes, let's go!
Wait, what about Toma? You want us to go to the hot springs? No?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break. You've been under a lot of pressure yourselves with the investigation and all. So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Aw, that's too bad.
Then I'm not going either.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler. I'll take you to her first.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Almighty Shogun, your dango milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges, that's all. You and Paimon can wait here. We'll only be a minute.
Be right back.
All right, now we can talk freely.
You needed to talk to me in private. Why?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day. Have you noticed anything?
Yeah, she seems troubled.
Exactly. You noticed too.
Something did seem off with A today. Maybe she's not using to leaving Tenchikaku. Or was it the reaction of the crowd? No, we've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. She must be keeping something to herself.
I've witnessed a lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling or unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem, until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So, even the Archons aren't immune to emotional strain.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil. It's very possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
Understand?
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, is that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
Finally, you're back! Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already!
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
Huh? You're not coming?
I'll explain later. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg!
Ooh, okay.
There is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf.
What makes you say that?
You want everyone to relax. You don't want people to be on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already disturbed their progress by coming to the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs then?
What does it matter? The world is not so easily bent to one's will.
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing. Ooh, cute.
What clever verbal tricks, traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed. Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Alright, let's go. Boom. Oh, okay, let's go.
Well, shall we head out?
Let's
All
go.
right. No reason to delay.
Let's just teleport there. Oh, yep. Oh, thank goodness. Wow, that looks really nice.
Ah, steam replete with the scent of orchids. Water that turns the complexion a blushing pink. So, this is a hot spring.
Is it your first time here?
Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma, and that was 500 years ago.
Snezhnayan blast furnace.
When the project was complete, I was already in the plain of Euthymia. And, naturally, the body of the shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Hiragi Hiroshi.
The members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
What happened back then?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face.
Now I see why my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumeku Ibaku could do nothing to wake them.
As awful as that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more painful nightmare, both for the person in question and those around them.
Did that happen to someone back then?
Yes.
And what happened?
I unleashed Muso no Hitotachi and struck her down.
I'm sorry.
No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again.
Hey.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
Oh,
Before
you
you
too.
say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I guess both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
I understood the reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
Help! Help me!
What was that?
Sounds like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
How the heck are they gonna get dressed that quickly? With their outfits? Nah, whatever.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious!
Is it the
It
nightmare?
seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to examine her.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
What happened just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I almost fainted again just now.
Is that what happened earlier? You fainted?
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight, and it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger in Inazuma City. But you only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encounter doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about that. The strongest yokai in Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
What?
Huh?
But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
Oh no.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let me take a look.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun. Fault is mine. The Tenryo Commission failed to protect those under our charge.
Now is not the time to cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There's no trace of the enemy.
We split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground. Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Other than the Baki Danuki transformation, there was no trace of yokai power at the scene. Almost like the culprit's methods are getting more sophisticated. Doppelganger in Inazuma City also seemed to appear without warning. Wait, there was a doppelganger in Inazuma City? Yeah, seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares, Inazuma City, not Yogo.
How is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare.
Oh no.
It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger! Kappa, oh, please don't die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sarah, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Yashiro Commission to move them to a secure location just to be safe.
Good. By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flatter me, Lady Guji. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we've only detected traces of the nightmare creature around Mount Yogo. And now, a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. Our original thought that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there will be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creature on top of everything now has the ability to disappear without trace, I think there's a different possibility. The people who saw doppelgangers were just mistaken. Nightmare saw wasn't real. No, I can't just explain it away. The nightmare creature and the doppelgangers are separate entities. That's right. The entities appeared at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryou Commission conflated the two at first. But if we ignore the nightmare creature and look at the doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. Taking control of Inazuma by replacing everyone with doppelgangers. The doppelgangers didn't actually hurt anyone, but the folktale about doppelgangers did cause people to panic. That's right. Because of the folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Tenryou Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City, so the panic would spread. But what is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. You're right. Panic is a means to the end. But I think the shift to Inazuma City proves something. Whatever their goal, terrorizing in one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is their new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic by leaving behind stand-in.
Kappa is made of wood?
No wonder I couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City.
Not just that. Replacing one person wasn't enough. Multiple people are replaced at once. They can cover for each other. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too.
This kind of transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the disguise starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yoko Hitotsumi Kozo?
It's a Bakedaniki tail!
What the?
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
getting away!
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City?
And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
What? Surely it can catch up.
Those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bake Danuki tricks?
Nothing's working. The humans are catching up.
Little rascals! Stop running!
Yeah.
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us! You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Ouch! Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Oh!
Save us, Tsukumo!
Kichiro, protect us!
Ah.
We're almost rid of them.
That's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of you.
A Tengu!
Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now, and I will spare your life.
Tengu, why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is to the Shogun. Humans and yokai are no different in my eyes.
Shogun? That's the leader of the humans!
Shogun sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense.
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
Serve the humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
Oh, you mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings. Ichibushi and the others weren't forced into anything.
Stay back!
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Kinkaku doesn't want to stay up all night.
Servitude, enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us, but that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single shred of light.
So, they're sleepwalking? How do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
If the nightmares come from the abyss, there's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
The humans are everywhere. We can't hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Ioroi was still around, he would remember.
Shh, quiet! Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area.
By order of the Shogun, we are to...
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right?
Oh yeah, the festival.
The festival for humans, and humans alone.
That's right. We should put them to work.
No.
Quiet! Or...
What the hell? Why are they... Oh.
What? What is that?
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on! We're coming!
The yokai and the same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This you?
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Bastama...
The humans are coming for us. We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower...
Boss To...
How about...
These memories, they belong to the Bakedanki?
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Huh? The nightmare is gone. You purified it.
Just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai! The Mikawa Flower Festival!
Looks like they're confused. They still seem wary of humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You described the memories to the group.
Oh, that explains all the
yeah.
boss tome of this and boss tome of that. That was the only thing they could imitate.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like Hazel. If his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
More or less.
Based on your description, Traveler, it's possible these Bakedanuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Yes, Shogun. Another visit. Alright. I mean, he's right here, so...
Oh, keep it down. Bringing all these people at this hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep? Shogun! I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All is well, Ioroi, hidden protector of the grove.
I've never seen Ioroi so afraid.
Ah, that would be because when Ioroi tried to pluck a nakuweed from the Imperial Garden, A nearly split him in two, Yashiori Island style.
Keep it to yourself, you meddlesome kitsune.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you...
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely anything. It is my honor to answer.
Suck up.
You could have at least slowed down a little. It took forever to convince them to come with me.
Oh, it's Ioroi! The humans really did kill you! Your body is stone!
Huh? I am not dead!
Not dead? The kitsune spoke the truth? This smell is Ioroi! Ioroi is alive! Ioroi? The humans really did seal you away!
Wait, this must be Kinkaku, Ginkaku, and Tetsunosuke! You weren't sealed away?
when the humans, Kabuto Harunosuke, came to hurt us.
We ran and hid. The humans searched and searched. So many friends couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the human just as the girl.
That's when we uncovered a horn filled with yokai power. It was the will of the great.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go, oh, oh,
Oh! And by oh!
We tricked him and ran.
So, you didn't actually beat him up at all?
We've been using the horn to hide ever since. But they're
A horn full of yokai power. Could that be the source of the nightmares? The reason the Bake Danuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them. That means...
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path?
But the horn helped us hide from the humans.
On the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question, whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement. A peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Oh, really?
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here, we need to discuss the proposal.
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad. Yellowfur over there helped me a great deal, you know.
Besides, the Bakedaniki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole that comb.
Ioroi? It's a thief? Ioroi got what he deserved.
How was I to know it was used to make sacred Sakura Daifuku? I gave it back, didn't I?
So the humans were mean for no reason?
Well, if you must know, the young human and I fought. I was perhaps a tad careless, so I conceded the match. Anyway, the point...
There he goes again, changing the subject.
Now you know. No human is trying to harm you.
So, it was all a nightmare.
500 years in hiding? For nothing.
It was a 500-year-long game of hide and seek.
Huh? Wait.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedaniki is something else.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to?
Tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty Shogun. Losing an arm and a horn to the Shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never to be seen again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tigerbite, or Tora Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her. She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered one after another, until she could no longer distinguish dream from reality. The nightmare twisted every joy in her life, her subordinates, family, and friends, into enemies in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself.
And subsequently uncovered by 3 Bakedanuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. It's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed an earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines, but are also...
It would seem the fragment of this nightmare is no different from the one back then. The investigation team working for a better future? Attacked. Hitotsume Kozo and his friends
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were...
Perhaps it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever but sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it when Chio set her sights on a target.
Oh.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishin.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn. That is all that remains.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
Oh, I'm just concerned about our poor Bake Danuki friends.
Huh? What does that have to do with us?
The nightmare fragment has been tied to the Bake Danuki for nearly 500 years. Strike it down, and who's to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it?
I beseech you, Almighty Shogun, spare the...
Miko, you speak the truth?
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Well, Oh! Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose? This nightmare fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take action.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Right! Can't you just eat the nightmare?
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago. Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
What was impossible back then is not necessarily impossible. Why not use this entity's tricks against it?
Is that...
Don't forget, there are yokai that specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere!
Maybe they're hiding us trees?
Fools! The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Danuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses.
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chio is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated. She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
Not gonna say anything.
She just usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right. If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we perform the ritual, it will take some time for the barrier to take effect. Luckily for us, we have two formidable warriors on our side. Our festival representative, who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm sure the two of you can buy us some time.
There's just one problem. Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. Then naturally, a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure.
So, if we want to lure it out...
We need a source of joy.
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
What joy could possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target.
Yeah.
Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger.
Oh.
Traveler, I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Of course.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a little fox's daydream as well.
And in a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Okay. Get some rest, eh?
One more thing. Thank you.
Oh. Nice. And I guess, yep, that's the end of this. And the next part's actually tomorrow. As you can see, right here. Oh. Well, for now, I guess we can just like go see what's up with these guys over here. If I can find them. Lots of fun. Oh, that's all for the event right now. Yeah. Oh, this was pretty fun. Oh. I'm gonna be waiting for Risley's rerun on the next phase. Oh, wait, I can do 2 pulls. Another penance. Gonna check my pity. You know, I wanna see when I'll be able to. $66, wow. Anyway. Okay, this was fun. Don't know if anyone's actually watching. Probably no one. Anyway. Yeah. This is fun. I'll do the next part when it's out. And yeah. I hope everyone has a nice day. Or night. Whatever time it is. And yeah. Yeah. Everyone stay safe.